So, hey guys, this is Team 99, and we're here to present our financial statement flaws. Me, Arjisman, along with my friends Swarup and Tanishk have worked on this. So, the first flaw on the list is burn rate calculations. The overview of the flaw is that financials show strong positive operating cash flow in the later quarters. However, in year 4, quarter 4, cash flows have reached approximately 29 million rupees. Despite this, reported burn rate remains to be above 1. A burn rate greater than 1 typically indicates that the cash is being consumed and not generated. This creates a mathematical contradiction in liquidity reporting. So now let's discuss the root causes of this flaw. So the first root cause is burn rate multiple is not recalibrated after the shift to positive cash flow. And the metric likely recalculated using outdated or fixed formulas. And there was no transition framework from cash burn phase to cash generation phase. And the final root cause is poor alignment between dashboard metrics and actual cash flow statements. So let's talk about the organizational impacts of this. Management receives distorted liquidity signals, and the financial dashboards lose analytical reliability. Strategic decisions may be based on, misleading capital efficiency metrics, and finally reduces confidence in internal financial monitoring systems. The key risks involved with this flaw is investors misinterpret capital efficiency, which could mean, lesser investments, and then liquidity risk significantly is overstated or understated, and governance concerns around financial metric discipline, and there's always credibility gap due to diligence or fundraising discussions. Now let's discuss the solutions for the flaw. So immediately suspend traditional burn multiple reporting once, 2 consecutive quarters show positive operating cash flow, and then replace with a cash conversion efficiency metric. So basically operating cash flow divided by revenue, and then backtest burn calculations for prior quarters to correct historical inconsistencies. And also mandate CFO level sign off on liquidity KPI definitions before investor reporting. So we're done with the first flaw. Let's discuss the second flaw, which is extreme working capital volatility, yeah, during year 3 of quarter 2. So yeah, the overview of the flaw is that net profit has been reported to be 11.5 million rupees, and the negative cash flow is around 12 million rupees, and 23 million swing between accrual profit and actual cash. So let's discuss the root cause of this flaw. The root cause is heavy reliance on municipal clients along with payment cycles. There's no structured working capital financing. Organizational impact. So it distorts quality of earnings, masks operational weakness, and inflates the perception of core profitability. Organizational impact. So company effectively financing government customers, revenue recognized long before cash flow collection, and growth rate increases liquidity strain. So let's discuss the key risks of this. Technical insolvency despite reported profitability, inability to meet payroll or short-term obligations, and inventory deployment delays. Also, operational slowdown during expansion. So the proposed solution, here's a graph explaining the flaws. So you can see in year one, quarter 4, and in year 3, quarter 2, how the profitability has significantly changed. So now let's discuss the proposed solutions. So introduce milestone-based billing, example 30% advance, then secure revolving line of credit against confirmed invoices, stabilize cash flow conversion cycle, and build liquidity buffer for scalable growth. Uh, the final flaw is the net profit anomaly in year 2, which is an earnings quality issue. The overview of the flaw is EBIT is rupees 1 million and the net profit is 13 million. So there's a 12 million non-operating gain, which is 13 times the operating profit. So the narrative incorrectly states that the net profit mirrors operating performance. Here's a graph explaining the same. You can see how in year 2, quarter 1, there's a significant distortion in the graph, which explains the anomaly. And now let's discuss the root cause of the problem. So improper classification of extraordinary or other income, lack of transparent disclosure in notes, the organizational impact would be it distorts the quality of earnings, masks operational weakness, inflates perception of core profitability. The key risks involved with the problem are overvaluation if based on net profit multiples, earnings sustainability is misjudged, and credibility concerns regarding management representation. Uh, a few proposed solutions to the problem would be restating the P&L, separating operating income from one-off gains, and we could add detailed footnote explaining the 12 million variance. Also, align reporting with GAAP or IFRS disclosure standards, protect against accusation of earnings management. Well, that's it. Thanks a lot for listening to us, and